Everyone, so I'm back with you again today for the next in the series of my guidance and development for the life paths. Now this is the final life path guidance and development I'm doing, because 33 is the final master number. Wow. Now 33 is one of the master numbers, as you know, 11, 22 and 33. And 33 is the master teacher, the master communicator, the master healer. To teach, to heal with your words or with your artistic expression. That's what you're here to do, but not just for your benefit, not for the benefit of the community, for the benefit of the world. So you're here to do something massive. Okay, so this guidance and development video has been made to help you to take those massive steps that you need to achieve your life path. Now, if you're a 33 life path, boy, you're an old soul. You've lived many, 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 many times before, and you have experience in your cells. You're intuitive, you're psychic, you're masterful, you're close to ascension. But in this lifetime, you have a lot to achieve before you can get there. Some people don't achieve their life path, especially master numbers. The 11, the 22 and the 33. Sometimes those master numbers aren't even started on until a person is later in their life. So if you're a young master number, and even if you're older, don't beat yourself up. This is not an easy road to take. If you are a master number, this is not an easy road. But you're here to achieve something amazing. But what you mustn't forget is you wouldn't have this gig. If you're a master number, you wouldn't have this gig if you and your spirit guide did not know that you could do it. Okay, so I have done a Life Path 33 video, and I'm going to put that into the description box, so that if you haven't seen the first video I did on the master number 33, you could watch that first to help you understand this video, and I'm going to put that in the description box. Okay. I think that's everyone, so let's get going. So remember, you're a master life path 33. So your chosen mission for this lifetime is to work on issues of double self-expression with positive emotional sensitivity. So that's expressing yourself in whatever way, subject or medium that you want to express yourself, but in a way that changes the world. Okay. And alongside this, you must accept your vision of the ideal. So you're the visionary of the ideal. But what you need to do is accept when this ideal is not always met, especially by the world, by yourself. No, especially by yourself, than other people in the world. Okay? So it's about expressing yourself emotionally, positively, to inspire, to teach, to heal. That's what you're here to do. And whatever way you choose to express yourself, or whatever medium you use to express yourself, this is what you're here to do. And you have double that need to do that if you're a master 33 life path. And alongside that, because the 2 3s add up to a 6, it's about feeling those ideals, being inspired by those ideals, but not using those ideals as a yardstick for your happiness. Okay, that's really important. Right, so most importantly, and I will always do this first with the master numbers, you are an old soul. Okay. You've come here with a higher spiritual purpose, not just for yourself, not just for the community, not just for your own evolution, but for the benefit of the world that you live in. Now that's a big job. You have a lot of responsibility. You're here for higher service. You're a visionary of that ideal, as long as you're not allowing that vision to bring you down when it's not achieved. But this is not an easy life path. If you've had or are having really difficult time of it throughout your life in the past or now, you're a master life path 33, and that kind of comes with the job, unfortunately. But remember, you wouldn't have this gig if you weren't totally ready, totally experienced, and totally able to do it. Really important that you keep that in mind. But again, let's focus on, it's not an easy task. You have so much energy coming at you from the universe because of this difficult job you've got to do. It's like having PhD textbooks thrown at you every minute of every day. It's a hard job to achieve. Now, the key is being able to handle that energy and not being overwhelmed or cower away from it. So you're an old soul. You have loads of cellular memory and inner knowing. More is expected of you, and you expect more of yourself because of your soul experience. People will expect more from you because, whether consciously or not, normally unconsciously, they will expect more from you because you exude the Master 33 energy. Again, I can't say this enough. It is not an easy task. The weight of the energy that comes at you from the universe is high, and it can be hard to handle. Okay. You can channel that energy, you can work with that energy, or you can be overwhelmed and cower away from it. And it's when you're overwhelmed and you cower away from it is when you suffer from the difficulties and the nervous tension that a lot of master numbers, especially a 33, goes through. To work with the energy that is being thrown at you all the time, to defend yourself from all these PhD textbooks being thrown at you all the time relentlessly. You need to keep communing with the universe, spirit, soul, source, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Keep communing with the higher energy. Remember, you're a master energy. The veil between you, between the physical world, yourself, and the spirit world is paper thin. Okay? And you have that power and that ability to commune with the universe. It's vital for a master number to be able to do that. So instead of fighting the energy and cowering from it and hiding under a quilt and, using things to shield yourself, or being overwhelmed or feeling nervous tension, try and channel the energy, work with the energy. And you can do this with meditation. You can do this with walking in nature. It could be acting. It could be singing. It could be playing music. It could be painting. It could be creating something tangible with clay or wood. It could be using your body to express yourself, whether that be dance, again, acting, or some extreme sports. I know some amazing skateboarders that have got a lot of 3 in their energy because they're able to do amazing feats that would scare the living daylights out of many people, but they just do it. It's not very good shoulders here to keep that up on my shoulders. Feel the energy. Use it to express yourself emotionally, but positively emotionally. There are many ways to express yourself in this world, whether you write, whether you sing, whether you act. You're an old soul and you're here to express yourself, but not just express yourself, express a message that changes the world. Okay, and you're an old soul. This is your job for this lifetime. So when that energy has been thrown at you and the universe is going, come on, you've got things to do. You signed a contract. You made a promise. Deal with that. Don't cower from it. Don't fight it, because that's what causes your problems. Channel it. Feel it. Listen to it. Then you'll be able to express it. That is vitally important. One of the most important things I could show you on this video is how to channel your intense master energy that you get from the universe. Express yourself. Express yourself. Creative expression is what you're here for. Okay. Communication with emotional sensitivity, performance, expression, creating things, inspiring people, entertaining people, Anything to do with self-expression, anything goes. Okay, but this self-expression's got to bring something that helps the world in some way, that helps the whole world evolve, to teach the world, to heal the world. Okay, so that's what you need to keep in mind. Remember, it's not an easy job, never has been. You're a masterful communicator. You're a performer. You have an expressive drive to uplift, instruct, inspire. You have a heightened level of emotional self-expression. You're a rock star. You're a preacher. You're the teacher. You're the guru. You're the musician. You're the one on the stage showing the world how the world can be better, how they can be better. Create that audience to express that important message, whatever that audience would be. Are you a speaker? Are you a writer? If you're a speaker, what medium can you use to get yourself across rather than stages? There's many things you can do. I mean, YouTube, hello, there's one stage. There's many ways that you can express yourself. If you're a writer, are you a blogger? Do you want to write a novel? Do you write articles? What do you want to write? Teaching, what do you want to teach? Doesn't have to be what's on the curriculum. Maybe you want to teach something special, something new, something that brings the purpose of humanity up. Maybe you do something with your body, with the creative physical arts, with dancing, whatever that may be. That is up to you. And it's up to you to search your heart, search your soul for that passion if you haven't found it already. So what's important? To express yourself in the world if you don't already. Be social, be highly interactive. You're 33. Come on. Show a bit more confidence. Be a bit more sure of yourself if you can. You're charming. You can make connections. You have that ability. You have that potential if you don't do that already. How can you best express yourself if you don't do that already? If you don't already express yourself in a good and positive way, how can you express yourself in a good and positive way? How would you love to express yourself? What would you like to say and how would you like to say it? And on what medium would you like to use? What messages would you love to express to the world? Do you want to express that message on paper? Do you want to put it on the internet? Do you want to write it in a book? How do you want to express yourself? If you don't do this already, it's really important for you as a 33. You're a master teacher. You need to develop yourself. You need to keep going. Being stagnant isn't good for a life path 33. It's not good for any life path, but for a master number, see, look, that really keeps going down like that. It's not good. Keep just adjusting myself. You need to seek wisdom, seek experience, and with that wisdom and experience, show us something, teach us something to develop humanity through developing yourself, basically. You develop yourself, you will develop humanity. You're a master teacher, a master performer, a master communicator. You can take what you know, what you've learned, and spread that message to the world. Excuse me. So you need to develop yourself. Learn and develop your important message, whatever it is. If it's music, do music. If it's words, do words. Learn more, develop more, dig deeper into your subject so that you can express that message more effectively. Express that learning to the world, which is what you're here to do. Or express that experience to the world. Whatever you need to do that helps humanity, that's what you need to do. What's your passion? What's your subject? What's your chosen medium? Develop your passion, develop your subject, learn, experience, develop yourself. That's really important, especially for a Master 33. Is it words on paper, words on video? Are you a speaker? Do you like to stand in public? Are you an actor? Do you like to paint art on paper or digital art? Are you a musician? Are you a singer? Are you an actor? Are you a sports performer? Whatever you choose. What is it? If you haven't already found it, or if you haven't put enough thought into it, or if you allow if you've been allowing low confidence to stop you, now's the time to give yourself a monumental kick up the bum. Remember, you're a Master 33. You're not here to sit on your laurels. You're not here to let low self-esteem or other people hold you back. Be entrepreneurial. Run your own business. Or if you prefer, work for organisations that support your subject, your teaching, your passion. Anything that helps you to express that message to the world is what you need to do as a Master Life Path 33. Your words bring healing. You're not just inspiring people. You're not just teaching people. You're not just improving people's lives. You're healing them too, because people need help in so many different ways. They need healing, they need inspiring, they need teaching, they need it all, and you can do it all. Use your talent for inspired creativity, which you have, to make your mark as that compassionate healer, however you want to do it. Again, whether you speak it, write it, paint it, whatever you do, use your gifts. Most importantly here, remember you're an old soul. Use your gifts of heightened psychic sensitivity and intuition, because you have it, whether you've tapped into it or not. Life Path 33s, you have it. You need to tap into that psychic side of you, that sensitive side of you, to help heal others on a massive scale. Sorry, that stopped me there. I heard it sounds like two cats are fighting outside, and I have two lovely cats, and of course I worry straight away that it's my cats that are fighting. Anyway, must keep focused. You heal people with your words. You could use healing arts, but your heightened psychic sensitivity is key here. It's Life Path 33s that are your extremely sensitive psychic readers, mediums, empaths. Not to say that other life paths can't be the psychic reader, the medium, the empath, because I'm an empath and I'm a Life Path 7, but I don't have as much psychic ability as, say, a master number, or as much potential for psychic ability as you would imagine a master Life Path 11 or 33 would have. The 22 is a little bit more practical. They're more a master builder. So I would say the ones that tap in the most are the 11 and the 33. Psychic reader, psychic medium, a clairaudient, clairsentient, empath. You could be a Reiki healer, sound therapist, music therapist, whatever form of therapy, counsellor, whatever form of healing therapy you get involved in, that's part of what you're here to do. To teach, to inspire, to empower, to make joyful, to entertain, and to heal. You're a master of these things. But with great power comes responsibility. So when you have a massive power to express yourself, there is always the risk or possibility that a 33 that can't handle their energy or are struggling, because it's not easy. If you're a 33 and you're struggling, don't beat yourself up. Okay, this is what this video is for. It's to help you. Your life path isn't easy. Okay, so give yourself a break. But remember as well, you're very, very powerful. You're a master Life Path 33. And it's really important with someone as powerful as you to create that delicate balance between your responsibility to others, okay, using your emotionally sensitive ability to express yourself to be of service to others, okay. If you're a 33 that's gone off the rails, there's the possibility that you could use that expression to express negativity. Remember how powerful you are. You have the power to heal or to destroy totally. And what you want to avoid is to destroy. And the way you do that is to keep communing with Spirit. Spirit is never, Source is never going to empower you to do something that's negative towards another soul on this earth or your own soul. Okay? You're here to evolve and develop. Have you, or do you? If I get another pop-up come up on my screen, it's so annoying. I'm going to have to figure out how to stop this happening. Right. So you can express yourself to heal or to destroy. You're very, very powerful. You always express, but this could also be negative as well. You must guard against that. And remember, you're very powerful. So when you express negatively, it causes ripples. Your emotional expression ensure that you have powerful verbal and creative expression. Okay. Now this could benefit the world, or it could cause massive, massive problems. Okay. Have you ever, or do you now use your talent for expression for negative reasons? Now, don't beat yourself up if you have, you're thinking about it, or you are now. Don't beat yourself up. We're all a work in progress. We're all struggling, especially if you're struggling with the energy that's coming to you. Maybe sometimes you can express yourself negatively and not always express yourself in the right way. None of us are perfect. We're all broken in some way, right? So don't beat yourself up if this is true for you. How can you be better moving forwards? It's all about moving forwards, remember. Okay? So remember, your power of expression is very powerful. Keep in mind all the time, keep in commune with spirit, with source, because that is what will help you keep your expression high vibrational so that you heal rather than destroy. You're also here, as I said in the beginning, to be that vision of the ideal. You're a master number, but what's important is that you use that vision to inspire you, not to disappoint you. Visions of the ideal are ideal for a reason. Okay, we're not always able to meet that ideal. And if we were, what would we have left to do in this world? Just saying. You need to come to terms with your need for perfectionism and control, because it causes you nothing but stress and disappointment. Okay, you are a visionary of the ideal, and that's amazing. No one should lose their vision of the ideal. That's what helps us keep striving and pushing forward, that vision of the ideal. But you've got to reconcile and accept that your high ideals aren't always possible in practical reality. You need to reconcile the two. You can keep those ideals, keep yourself inspired and inspire others with those ideals, but you need to come to terms with the fact and reconcile that present reality doesn't always meet that ideal, and not to allow that to bring you down, make you feel, make you judge yourself, judge others, judge the world, and make you feel low and disappointed. Be inspired by your ideals, but not as a benchmark for your happiness. Be inspired by your ideals, but take care not to use them as a benchmark for your happiness. We're already perfectly perfect. We are already perfectly perfect. You need to overcome these self-judgments about yourself, about others, about the world. We're all here to learn and evolve, and if we were all perfect already, what would be the point? We're all here to learn and evolve. None of us are perfect. What's perfect anyway? What's perfect for you might be hell for someone else. We're all perfectly imperfect. We need to accept that, not to be disappointed if your ideals aren't met, not to get stressed about that. Keep the vision, of course. No one's asking you to let go of your vision, because that's what inspires people to keep going. Keep that vision. But we're all perfectly imperfect. We're not meant to be perfect. Otherwise, why are we here? We're here to learn and evolve throughout our lifetimes, and if we were already perfect, why on earth are we bothering? Just saying. Right, so as a 33, you're here to do something rather big. As I've said all the way through the video, you're here to do something really big. So it's important that you balance, that you're not always off doing the healing thing, which is great. It's what you're here to do. But you need to create a loving, stable home and a family. Gain a healthy balance between giving and receiving with that family, gaining and giving. You have a big job to do. But it's important that you balance this with maintaining a stable home and family, something strong for you to go home to, people for you to express your love towards. Because at the deep crust of it, you are family orientated and you love your home. Okay, you have the potential to be very responsible, very caring towards your family, nurturing, loving, warm, supportive, encouraging, parental advisor, loyal listener. You're here to build those close, sincere, strong relationships with a balance of giving and receiving, with not one giving everything and the other one doing all the taking, but to be able to heal others, heal the world, but also have a loving family for you to go home to create relationships in your life. What's the point of saving the world if you've got no one to share it with? So build those close, sincere relationships. Trust people more. Give and receive love. Be a loyal friend. Be a healer, be a helper, be a counsellor. Connect with people. It's really important. You don't want to just be your master number, however important it is. You also want to have a family and make connections with others. It's just important, isn't it? But again, being a healer and a teacher and being here to help others in such a way, some of you give too much because you know that's what you're here to do. You're here to serve and help humanity. You're here to express yourself emotionally, to teach, to heal, to inspire, to entertain. You're here to do a lot for other people. You're a master teacher. You're a master healer. So you can feel at times responsible for everyone else's needs and end up forgetting yourself. You know, you need to really consider and take a good look at what you really feel, not what you feel you should feel. What you really feel, not what you feel you should feel. You know, you are here to help people. But if you don't look after yourself, how on earth are you going to be able to help others? Your needs and feelings are important and must be balanced. Remember, you're a master number. It's not all about you serving other people. You're here to express a message as well, a message that changes the world. So it's not about everybody using you and walking on you and asking too much of you. And I'm not saying everyone in your life does that by any means, but you are a giver, you are a healer, and sometimes you can give too much to others, and you need to have those boundaries, like the 2 and the 22. Your needs and feelings are important. You need to balance the 2. Both things are equally important. When you're called upon, consider, how are you feeling first? Do you feel that you have the emotional resources to help someone else yet? Do you need to rest for a bit? Do you need to take some time out and spend time with your family rather than helping everybody else? Remember, family matters. Do you want or feel able to help that other person right now? Or do you need a time out? Always consider yourself. It's so important, because if you drain your own reserves, how on earth are you going to be able to help other people? Okay, it's really important that you don't forget yourself here. Now, 33, again, that big job. You, when in the negative, can confront some really, really crippling inferiority, confidence issues, inferiority complex, shyness, you know, not wanting to come out into the world. That's when you're at your lowest. You don't feel up to the task. You tell yourself you're not good enough. You end up depending on other people too much because you've told yourself that you can't do it alone, that you're not able to do it alone, which, you know, that's only going to lead you towards low mood, depression. And that energy is going to still keep pounding you from the universe. The universe is not going to let up. You're a Master 33 life path, and the universe is going to keep knocking on your door. And that nervous tension will go through the roof if you don't invite that energy in and use it to the world's advantage. Okay, because it will keep knocking on that door. Whether you're confident or not, the energy is going to keep knocking on your door. You have a massive potential, but you also have just as big a potential of crippling self-esteem, nervous tension because of mishandled energy, from unused or misused energy. What you've got to keep in mind, master number, is you're more than good enough. Remember how many lives you have lived. Remember, you're a master number. You need positive affirmations, whatever it may be, whether you're a writer, speaker, teacher, healer, performer, artist, athlete, whatever it is you are excellent at that. So if you're a writer, I am an excellent writer. You keep those affirmations coming and then write. I am an excellent speaker. Keep doing those affirmations and then speak. You've got to do it. Confidence comes with experience. Okay. So if you feel you can't write, then write. If you feel that you can't teach, then teach. If you feel that you can't heal, then heal. Because you can. Confidence comes with experience. And if you need some affirmations to tell yourself to get yourself out of bed in the morning and get you to do things that are massively probably out of your comfort zone, you've got to do it. You signed a contract to say you would. Okay, this is me kicking your ass. If you're letting self-esteem stop you from being your master 33 life path, then, it's my responsibility to give you a slipper-covered boot up the bum. Okay? Yeah, I'm looking at you. You wouldn't have this massive responsibility, remember. Your spirit guide wouldn't have let you do it, and you certainly wouldn't have been in the level that you would have needed to be. It's hard. It's not an easy path. It's like, doing a GCSE is much easier than doing a PhD. But you develop towards the PhD, and that's where you are. Spiritual PhD. You have the ability. It's hard, but you've got the ability. You wouldn't have this gig. You wouldn't be a master life path 33 if you weren't up to it. Can I hear you chant again? Say, if you're a life path 33, you need to say this. I wouldn't have this gig if I couldn't do it. I am an excellent writer. I'm an excellent performer, whatever that be, whatever that expression is. I wouldn't have this gig if I wasn't up to it. And then do it. I hope you really enjoyed my video today, guys. Giving a life path 33s a bit of a kick up the bum, because I know they're here to do something amazing, and it's part of my responsibility in this lifetime to help 33s, 22s, 11s and other life paths achieve what they need to achieve for their own personal evolution. That's what I really want to do. That's the point. This is why I do this channel. So if you've liked my video, please press that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel, because I've got loads more ideas and things coming at you. Click the bell icon so that you always keep up to date with all my latest content, because I've got so many more ideas. If you want to email me, you can email me at katie@soulexplorer.net with any questions at all. You can go to my website. I've got a bit more information on there that I need to put more on. Yes, I know. But I also have an online shop for amazing aloe vera products. So please take a look, have a look at the links, see if there's anything on here you like. And I'm going to be posting more information about numerology, the Enneagram and Mayan astrology very, very soon. I'm also going to put links to my Facebook, my Instagram, my LinkedIn and my Twitter, so that you can contact me on any of those social media sites. But as ever, guys, it's really important that you trust the soul within you. Only your soul knows best. Trust your own true intuition. Trust your own perceptions, because only you know what the best way to go is. Only you know your own soul. Trust your soul. Till next time.